Oi! So it's another episode of PD Kettle Head talking about embracing your shadow. Apparently, I'm supposed to be entertaining you by now for the next 30 seconds so you don't click off. Well, guess what? Fuck off. This episode is about embracing your shadow. My shadow, right? And I had to accept this. I actually wrestled with it for a long time. One day, right, I realized I had a dry sense of humor compared to my friends. The way I used to express myself was so weird that I didn't want to be like that around people, bro. Like people would literally think you lost your goddamn fucking mind, bro. And that's the shadow self. Your shadow self is everything that you don't like, bro. Everything you don't like. For me, there were a few things that I don't like, and I had to be honest about and embrace them. Some of these things, mm, there are various shadows that we deal with. Various shadow selves, like a split personalities. What is your shadow, my friend? What is your shadow? You must embrace that shadow. For me, that shadow self is the realization that I don't see the world, right, the same way as many people. And I had to hide that to fit in, like a chameleon, you know? Like, you know how a chameleon blends in with this environment and its habitats? It was the same thing. I found myself blending in into my environment in order to fit in. That was one of my shadows that I had to sort of like dispel, get rid of, kill, 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 kill. I had to kill that part of me that wants to fit in so desperately. You know, the one that says, act sane, stand straight. My drink is getting cold because I am speaking, I have been recording. You see, fuck you niggas, bro. Fuck you niggas. You better like this type of content, man. And if you do, I'll show up, right? And hopefully, you can embrace your shadow self too. We all embrace our shadow selves. Most people, what I realized was they're finding it hard to embrace their shadow, bro. They don't want to accept any of it. They just want to fit in by any means necessary. And when I say that a lot of the root problems that you have, they're from the need to fit in. If you see, bro, it's as simple as this. We were all created. Whatever created us, that's not the topic for discussion. I don't like to get into that. But I don't know how to say that. I wouldn't say the universe, I wouldn't say Mother Nature, I wouldn't say God, I wouldn't say the creator, I wouldn't say that this, whatever, bro. But whatever it is, this intelligence, let's call it intelligence. The intelligence that's responsible for me and you created me and you differently, uniquely. You are a unique individual compared to me. We are very unique. I don't mean the type of unique you go around and say, I am unique. The type of unique that these TikTok kids do, where they find the most nichest thing that they can find, attach it to their identity, and try to appear unique and out there, man, and just different. I'm just different. Look at what I listen to. I'm different. Look at the art that I create. I'm different. Look at what I am into. Look at my hobbies. I'm just different, bro. Look at how I dress. Not that type of different. I mean, in how you express yourself, how we all express ourselves, bro. It's the first shadow that you have to embrace. You might be an asshole. Why are you trying to act nice to fit in? Be a fucking asshole, bro. Are you a nice person, but you have to act like an asshole? Be nice. There's no need for you to act like an asshole. You know those people like I don't know, man. If you ever hang around street kids, you'll pick it up that some of these street kids, right, right, some of them are actually good-hearted kids from good homes, but they will act ruthless and mean to try and fit in. It's real. Similar, similar to those guys that try to too hard to fit in to be hood. You're doing the same thing. You're trying to fit in, bro. Whatever your shadow character is, you're trying to fit in. If you're somebody who's just flamboyant and feminine, bro, I don't want you to act masculine just to be around me. Go act feminine and flamboyant, bro. Why do I give a fuck? Have you ever seen Prince, the artist? The the artist formerly known as Prince. Prince is a sick cunt. Have you ever looked at Prince and said, "This guy is gay. Look at how he dresses"? I have never met a single person in their right mind that looked at Prince and said, "This guy is gay. He's too feminine. Look at how he expresses himself." Only dumb cunts. Listen to me. Oi, only dumb cunts see with their eyes. That's why I express myself the way I do. An intelligent person would look at me and say, there goes a free man, expressing himself how he wants, speaking how he likes. He seems comfortable in his skin. I can fuck with this guy. I can be his friend. I can be friends with him. Now, alternatively, here's a dumb guy. Look at him. Who acts like that? Are you okay? This guy is mentally ill. Why does he act like look at him? The dumb kind will try and roast me based on how I'm acting. That's just how it always works, bro. So we are all walking around. We have accepted the fact that we are slaves to the system, working away, and have given up our freedom to express ourselves how we like. If you're goofy, bro, be goofy. I would go as far as to say, if you're into things that people would consider criminals and they excite you, why are you bottling that feeling up? Go crash out, and you find out very quickly, maybe or maybe not, that maybe jail is not somewhere you want to be. Very quickly, you will figure that out. You might have to kind of ruin your life first in order to embrace that shadow side of you. But it's all part of the progress of life. Unless you did it in your 20s, you'll be out by 30s if you're lucky you didn't do some crazy shit. I'm being honest with you, bro. Like, this is how far I'm thinking. If you are a slut and you're a chick, do not try to act like you're not a slut. Embrace that bitch. Just own it. Who gives a fuck? It's the same thing, man. Like, there's so many shadow side of all of us that people don't accept. It doesn't always have to be negative, you know. It just could be as simple as I'm saying, express yourself. I mean, express yourself. Yes, express yourself. None of this airy fairy, just be yourself. No, 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 no. That too is a lie. Don't be yourself. Be what makes you happy. Be arrogant. Be obnoxious. Act like somebody who just have a punchable face, as long as that's how your character actually is. And for some weird reason that makes you happy. Suppose, right? You see all my videos. Let's just replace all my videos. And I try to fit in. I don't try to express myself how I want to. Acting like this, knowing damn well I may turn off some people by the way I talk, by the way I act. I'm not trying to please those people. You see? So I thought to myself, why not just be as expressive as you can and do whatever you want and say whatever you want? Whoever chooses to stay, stay. Like, I get happy when I lose subscribers. Like, I make a video and it pisses somebody off for some whatever reason. They don't like how I'm expressing myself. Bro, that's your shadow. Your shadow is seeing this guy is free. Why is he free and I'm not free? Get out of here. Just go. I don't want to see you. And then you unsubscribe. Secretly, you want to be like me. You want to express yourself. You want to wake up every day and just talk shit. We can't. You want to just do whatever you want, bro, but you can't because you want to fit in. You don't want to embrace that shadow. By embracing your shadow, bro, little by little, yeah, you are making progress. I genuinely, and I would die behind this, think that most human beings' problems could be solved by people actually expressing themselves the way the life force in them is coming out. You are not frustrated. You are frustrated because there's something inside of you that's not being expressed. So you're frustrated. You're not depressed. There is something that you want to say. There's something that you see. There is a feeling that's beating you down. but you cannot express it. So you're depressed. You don't have any mental health. Some things are not making sense to you. You're trying too hard to make sense of them. Have you realized maybe nothing, or maybe everything has to make sense? Nothing has to make sense. Everything doesn't have to make sense. That's where I see most people's mental illness come from, wanting to make sense of the world. You want to belong into something, and so you reject that thing and you push it away. The more we accept our shadow sides, the more happy and free you could be. Until I accepted my shadow sides, I was like most people, man, medicating myself, falling asleep just to wake up the next day and do it again. Now I can't even think about that. Why would I wanna suppress this? I don't wanna smoke weed and we all just watch movies and laugh. Ha 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 ha. My nigga, I wanna record my video, go play with my siblings, go kick the ball around or something. I'm comfortable with being expressive like this. I don't want to escape. Most of you want to escape because there's there's a shadow side of you that you're not accepting, bro. Why are you not accepting that side of you? I am very, very carefree and go-lucky person. At the same time, there was a shadow side of me that literally, once you give me a reason, like hurting people. I'll be honest with you. That's what I mean. No, let's not dance around the bush. If you made it this far, one of my shadows, one of my shadow side that I had to embrace was I was capable of hurting people. Not just for fun. I'm not a bully. I just don't bash people for fun or I'm gonna hurt somebody for fun. But I used to, once you give me a reason, yeah, to really hurt you, I used to get off of it. Once somebody give me an actual reason to hurt them, I get off of it. That's one of my shadow sides, I think. I actually get happy to hurt somebody for whatever I feel is justice. It's some sort of an adrenaline. The better the person is at fighting, thank God I'm not in America, where if you have an issue with somebody, some nigga just bring out a pistol and boom. Shh. Here we do bust, but we don't bust shot just like that. We value life. You want to beat someone up and move on. Maybe you become mates. But it's something I had to accept. That was another part of my shadow side. I literally we used to hunt people down if you did me wrong. I then go on about my day. After I'm done with you, I just go laugh, like I'm fucking madman, like a joker. Vast from Far Cry. And literally, that's how I live my life till this day. Even the older I get, it'll be the same. It'll be the same. Somebody now does something to my siblings, does something to me, I'll go chase you down. Nothing changes, bro. I could be like a celebrity. I could be whatever. I could be the son of the president. I will still come and chase you down just because that shadow part of me I like. I like that part. I can be airy, cheery all the time because that part of me too I like. It's beautiful. It's nice, man. It's nice to go out and just be a normal citizen. But it's also, if somebody does press your button, it's also nice to lose your mind and accept that part too. And it makes me happy that I can switch like that. It could be the same as you. You could switch, but you want to push it away. I'm not that person anymore. I don't like hurting people. I just don't. My nigga, if it's necessary, you like doing it. Let's say I wouldn't say you like doing it. But you just want to be ruthless and let out your aggression sometime. Go join some MMA gym or something, bro. Some boxing gym. You know, there's a part of me that like to mock something that people hold important to them. That's part of my shadow, like a joker. I would mock sometime, not just you. I would mock. Let's say somebody say something and I consider it extremely stupid. I just met you, bro. I will mock that thing you just said. Why? In the hope that right? I'm mocking you because I fuck with you, right? I'm not gonna think something, go to my friend and say it behind you. There's a shadow part of me that just sort of tell things to people in their face. There's people like that too. They just will just go quiet. You think something smart, but you don't want to say it, but you don't want to say it. You don't want to express it. But then there are darker shadows, aspects of ourselves. You know, the ones where you feel like a loser. You have to express that bit. If you feel like a loser, maybe you are a fucking loser, bro. Just accept that. Explore that. Why are you a loser then? Do you want to embrace being a loser? There's a video I made said I'm a loser. I wasn't joking, bro. There was a part in my life where I felt like a loser. But instead of fighting it and wanting to be better for you, so you can say I grinded, I used to be down, now I'm up, look at me. Yeah, I came up. I said, bro, wait a minute. I'm a loser, yes. Do I have a problem with being a loser? No. Do society has a problem with me being a loser? Yes. Or do I care what society thinks? No. So then why do I care if I'm a loser or not? Just embrace that bitch, bro. Embrace being a loser. So if somebody says this guy is a loser, I don't even like care about success, bro. Like I'm talking about the part where you're a respectable member of society. I used to be that guy. I wanted to be that guy into my activism phase. You know, when you stand straight and you are standing for your people. I said, bro, my shadow side, just so you understand. I used to be somebody who cared about his community, and will be into the community aspects of things. But my shadow side gradually started to see over time some of the people who were in the movement. In Australia, we do have movements too, bro. Like the media here is pretty racist than the people itself. You know, the Australian media corporations, they're the biggest racists in the whole of the country. The police force is second. Most Australians aren't even racist, but I'll do a video on that next time. Anyway, so we're fighting these faceless media, big corporations, This is what it was late in my early 20s. And one day I realized, bro, you can't change people, bro. I don't care if I'm black. Just because of my pigment, my skin, I don't want to change the next black man or the next black girl and make them better. Why do I care about this shit? There was a shadow side of me that was coming out that didn't give a fuck about black people whatsoever. I didn't even see myself as black, bro. That shadow side still exists. It doesn't mean some guy would go, oh, you love white people. I don't even fuck with white people, bro. It got to a point where identity to me didn't exist, whether I was black or whatever. I didn't give a fuck who you were. All that matters to me was that if you did something stupid, you a black guy, I'll tell you straight up. You did something stupid, you're a white guy, I'll tell you straight up. And it got to a point where I wasn't even hiding it anymore. I wasn't trying to be a member of the community or the society or to be accepted. This guy is a champion. He speaks for us. One day I will find a video where I work with Vice. That video, when it released, I think they released it first on Facebook and they released, I don't know where else. And it got like millions of views. I will one day release that video where I work with Vice. I was bold. I was like early 20s kid. You'll see. One day I'll find it and I'll upload it here. But when I was working with Vice, I was trying so hard to fit in and I was neglecting my shadow sides. My shadow sides were telling me, brother, fuck those people, man. You can't save people. You can't change people. You cannot even change yourself. What you can do is say fuck them and express yourself how you want. Don't stand up for black people. Don't stand up for white people. Don't even stand up for injustice overall. That is my shadow side. It does not care to save any person. My shadow side, right, was so loud in telling me that it will not lift this pingy to help a damn soul in this world, a single soul. I don't care if one day you say, oh, brother, I've been watching you for years. You have helped me. Fuck off. My shadow will literally tell you to fuck off. I record these videos for my own amusement, bro. I record them for my own self. This is the shadow speaking to you. This is not like I'm hiding it. Like many of your creators, I record videos for my own entertainment. If I recorded videos, right, to fulfill some sort of, or start some sort of a movement, or to fulfill you, or to rescue you, or to want to save you. That would be the beginning of the downfall of everything that I believe. My shadow has been embracing and embracing and embracing. And by embracing things that were negative about me, the aspects that other human beings would consider negative, it became happy. I became happy in a weird fucking way. I don't know how that works. For you smart people that understand psychology, go do your studies and figure out what I'm telling you. The human animal is happy when it embraces these negative aspects of itself. To some black guy who's ultra, what's the word here? Pro black, you know, those people that they're just like, they believe every black person in the world is one and we're all together. Bruh, you would think I'm crazy for telling you to fuck off. I don't believe we're all together, my nigga. What are you talking about? There was a shadow side of me too that had to accept it. Say, for example, and you don't have to agree with this, your family or your brother find you starving, right? And they don't help you. My shadow was telling me that that's fine, that there is actually nothing wrong with that, that nobody should help me. In fact, if I even asked you for help, you're supposed to kick me. My shadow, for some weird reason, think that's normal, that's fine. And I had to struggle with that shit for a long time. You're telling me, this is me speaking to myself, you're telling me that people shouldn't help each other? Yes. Yes, I'm telling you. My shadow, bro, I used to have like a split personality sort type shit where I would discuss whether I should go out with this girl or not. Go out with her, don't go out with her, bro. Look at her, she's a bitch. She's just like any other girls, my nigga. Like, what are you doing, bro? You're being weak right now, dog. Don't go out with that bitch, bro. What are you doing, my nigga? Let's just date, right? Save your money, bro. Go do some other shit with her. No, but she's beautiful. No, fuck off. Stay at home. Like I have a split personality. Uh, Embracing the shadow is offensive to many people. It's offensive. That's why you don't see it often. My whole existence would be offensive to someone else. They would rather me on the pills. They would rather me taking drugs. They would rather me be drinking with them and trying to fit in. Let's go out. My shadow doesn't like fucking going out, bro. I don't like clubbing. When I wanted to fit in or had dreams of fitting in, hopes, these things were bringing me down, bro. Why doesn't nobody teach us that these things at school, bro? That to have hope is negative. To look forward to something, also negative. To care for someone is negative. To love someone is negative. Now, there is different type of care. I only have one type of care. If I find you, right, in front of me, meaning in front of me, in person, if something happened in front of me in person and I am capable of helping that person immediately, so you fell over, you fell over and hurt yourself or something, I would sympathize with that because I seen it. I fell over before. I know that shit hurt. I'll rush to you and try to help you up or something. But my nigga, if you're going through depression, you're going through something mentally, right? There's nothing that I could see. You're somewhere there. You're tripping. You're going on some weird. Oh, I'm alone. Nobody loves me. I don't give a fuck about you. And this is the whole point of the shadow side. I'm telling you, you are also the same as me. The only difference is you pretend. The shadow side of you doesn't care. Embrace that. The more you embrace it, be selfish to the core. Huh? To the point where even your audience don't matter. Yes, I said that shit. You don't matter to me because I know I don't matter to you. And that side of me, uh, that shadow, right, has embraced it, has accepted that I don't matter to you. You will always love what I do. The moment I stop giving you any sort of value, you will go and find a new girl. You'll go find a new personality, new person with charisma. And that person will be saying the same damn things that I'm saying. No change, no difference. That's the shadow speaking. Accept it or don't. Even the idea of you having to accept the shadow to me is awkward. You don't have to accept it. It either occurs and hits you or doesn't. If it doesn't hit you, oh well, bro, you don't have to force anything, man. You don't have to force this. You don't even try to understand what it is that I'm saying, because there is nothing that I'm saying. Words, 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 words. That was one of my other shadows as well, that I had to accept that there was no nothing of value. No words of value. Not just me. That goes for everyone. It goes for anybody. It doesn't matter what walk of life they come from. There's nothing of value we're sharing with anybody, bro. I think if you were beginning to sort of see that the negative aspects of you are not really negative, and the positive that you've been told aspects of you are really the negative, you may have some sort of hope, a slim hope of actually letting go of everything, letting go of your dumb ideologies, letting go of your identity, which depends on fear, your whole identity. You create an identity because you're scared. You are all afraid. So you create an identity. Once you see a man who doesn't care about all of this shit, it offends you, because you put so much effort into preserving this identity. And then this idiot, some black cunt from Australia, comes, tells you that you are afraid, and this identity that you built was just to preserve yourself as some sort of a game that you're playing with yourself. And he's telling you, I don't want to play that game with you. Piss off. And I'll be happy if you piss off. Then it offends you. There is nobody like me on YouTube. It's not because I'm special. It's because I begin to embrace my shadow slowly, 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 and I don't see many people doing it. Suppose the whole world embraced their shadows. We will all be assholes. Selfish to the core. And those of us that are actually, right? So not everybody is an asshole. There are goody tissues. There are actually good people, inherently good people. They're not capable of all of these things that I don't care. No, they actually were built to care. These people are made different. Do you know what these people are good for? They're good for people like me and you, who have embraced their shadows, and now, like wolves, we go feasting on them, the good people. The good people get eaten. The good people are naive. The good people are like the gazelle that they see someone much more powerful than them. I don't know what animals is a gazelle, and they stick their neck out as the last defense. And the big prey, the big predator goes, look at this dude. Look at this bitch ass nigga. You made me hunting you so easy, bro. I don't even want to hunt you anymore. That's how I feel, bro. I feel like a big ass predator who's been hunted and hunted and hunted by others, and all of a sudden, just instead of sticking my neck in for you to bite me, I stick my neck back out and say, "What the fuck? I'm a bigger predator than you, bro." In a weird way, you're hunting, and this like the world is a cave, planet of apes or something, as Ghana said. It's just predators and preys, man, and it's just in a weird way where like it's like somebody would eat you in a weird way. And if you don't embrace your shadows, somebody will surely eat you. Somebody will cheat you out of your money. Somebody will be running you down, and they won't think twice. The Bernie Madoffs of the world. That's what I mean by predator. I mean the Bernie Madoffs of the world was a bigger predator. You don't make $60 billion. Bernie Madoff accepted his shadow side. His shadow side somehow wanted to be somebody of self-importance. My shadow side tells me I'm not an important man. Now I can wrestle with that thought and try to be an important man, or just accept that I am not an important man. Anyway, man, we're nearing like 30 minutes and I'm rambling. There are people in the world that will understand this. I tell myself that there are, but I know, I know it's a lie. There is nothing to understand here. I'm just a barking dog and I'm barking mad. Sorry I have wasted your time. You had this precious small time within this 30 minutes. If had you sat by yourself, you would have actually kind of accepted some of your shadow side by now. By now. I want you to embrace your shadow side, so much so that if society thinks that that part of you that you have embraced, don't try to fit in. That would hurt you even worse. You'll be dead while you're alive, but not the good kind of dead while you're alive. Like you die slowly. You just sort of walking corpse. No, I'm talking about once you embrace your shadow, you can literally live. And if society consider that part of you unacceptable and wants to punish you for embracing and expressing that part, I want you to just be okay with it, accept it. If society punishes me and say something is wrong that I have done, but I feel is right for me, I will accept the punishment without a lawyer, without saying a damn word to the judge, without pleading, without apologizing. That is the level I want you to be at. Embrace your shadow to that point where you are unapologetic and you live your truth, whatever that may be for you. This is what this channel is about. Exploring the dark parts of society, of human nature that we don't want to accept. Because I have come to see that by accepting the negative aspects of ourselves, you may not find a way out. You may not find liberation. You may not. But you know what? You will come to see that this is the only real world. And by asserting yourself in it, you will, in a way, I don't want to tell you. Go find out. Goodbye.